Leo, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your August 2023 month ahead tarot reading. This is where we get together and talk about the astrology that is going to be affecting us here in August. It's also a good way to look back on months that you've already gone through. Check Scorpio Soul Time's playlist for the monthly tarot readings to see what we have already experienced, how that has affected you. It really helps you to get things into perspective, okay? All right, Leo, before we pull the cards, thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, comments. Thank you to each and every one of you who have commented. I always appreciate learning who you are. I hope that these readings really help you. So check the description box below for the astrology dates for August. Also, Leo, this is a really big month. We have big movements in the sky. We have almost 6 planets, I believe, going to be retrograde by the end of August, including Mercury and Venus has joined those June retrograding planets of Pluto, Neptune, Saturn. It's a lot, you all. So this is going to be big revelations from the past, okay? So be ready for that. So let's get right into it, Leo. And for all of you who are celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. Okay, we start off with the 8 of Cups in that first week of August, as well as the Fool card in the upright. Second week of August, we experience the Ace of Cups in the upright position, as well as the Judgment card. By the third week, we have the 5 of Cups in the upright position, and we have the Page of Wands. And by week 4, we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Lots of cups here, Leo. And the 9 of Wands in reverse. Before we pull an overarching card, let me make sure everything is in the screen so you can see them all. Okay. So let's pull an overarching theme card just to see where is it that Spirit really wants us to hone in on for the month of August. Leo, what do we have for you for the month of August? Okay, so you have the Empress card in reverse. So major arcana card here, Leo. The Empress card is that energy of really wanting to build something, really wanting to create something, really wanting to hone in on what it is that you've been trying to build, but maybe nurture as well. Remember, this is the Venus energy. So remember, Venus is in your sign in August, and it retrogrades actually also in August. So this is big news. That means really pay attention to that Venus energy. I will link the tarot readings for those Venus retrograde videos because I think this Venus period is going to be really huge for you, Leo. Also because this is a more nurturing energy. And so I definitely think that as you go through the month, you may come up with ideas around things that you want to nurture, maybe new projects, maybe new business ventures. It could be yourself wanting to take more time for yourself. And I really feel like some of you are moving away from almost like old emotions and starting almost like a new path. I feel like since this is your solar return time, many of you all are looking at August like, I can't wait to get something started, okay? You're moving away from old emotions with that 8 of Cups and the Fool card. And August 1st, we do have that full moon in Aquarius, and Mercury enters its retrograde shadow on the 3rd. So there definitely is some type of energy here, Leo, around you leaving emotional baggage behind, starting a new path or forging a new path with that Fool card. By the time we get to the 2nd week of August, when we have the Sun squaring Jupiter on the 6th and the Sun squaring Uranus on the 15th, and that new moon in Leo on the 16th, big revelations for you, I believe, by time you get to mid-August. That Judgment card is that card of where is it that you've almost like met a karmic lesson, or a karmic cycle is about to end. Remember, the Judgment card is right before the World card. So it's almost that time where you're, meeting your destiny. What is it that you have spent your whole life trying to conquer? There's some type of really emotional blessing and intuitive insight that you could get around mid-August. So just be ready for that. By time you get to that third week when Mercury retrogrades, August 23rd, Mars moves into Libra, there is some type of disappointment that comes. And this could be a young person, or it could be new information around a project that maybe you were trying to get started. This could be some disappointment around maybe what you were trying to forge ahead at the very beginning of the month. But I'm really sensing this is more of a minor setback. I don't really see any cards here dictating or pointing towards this is major disappointment, but I definitely feel like there will be some kind of news that reaches you by time we get to that third week of August. And by time we end the month, we have Uranus turning retrograde on the 28th in Taurus. So there is definitely something possibly around your possessions or your finances that you could hear about by the last part of August. And when we get to that full moon in Pisces, there is some type of like delusion, or more like misconception around some ideas that maybe you had before, but now you're realizing, I've been working a long time to get to this point, and now I don't really know what I want. And I think for many of you, it could be a little disappointing because you've spent a lot of time working through some type of, either it's a project or you've been working with other people on some ideas, and it almost feels like you've been working so hard that you haven't really realized how far you've come, if that makes sense. And I think that's why that 8 of Cups and the Fool card in the beginning of the month is really crucial. So really take some time, Leo, in this month. Really figure out what it is that you are trying to birth into creation. Figure out what it is that you want to kind of like take smaller steps for your goals, because I feel like some of you are going to get burnt out quickly if you don't take smaller steps. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of great movement here. You're moving away from the old into the new. There is going to be a little disappointment here and there, but overall I think it's going to be a very prosperous August for you. So take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series. If you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. Thank you, Leo, and have a great August.